Hey, it's your reigning supreme, the Doll Queen. Welcome back to my channel. And so today we are looking at Rainbow High, Winter Wonderland, Sunny Madison. And if I am being 100% honest, I only bought this doll so I could steal her outfit, fix it, and then give it to Sheryl as a winter Cheryl Meyer. So yeah, I don't think I would have gotten her if I didn't want to do that. But I will still review her, which is what we're doing right now, because, I mean, fuck it, why not? I don't know, like, I do actually quite like this doll's, face from what I've seen in the box. But, I don't know, I don't think I'll keep her. But I will still fix her hair up, I think, just for the new owner. Anyways, Winter Wonderland Sunny. Interesting. So, of course, we have the, Miss Sunny Madison, the little, like, gem heart thing, and the super glittery box, but this time we have little snowflakes right here and here. Then we have the teensiest little Rainbow High logo right there, and it says Winter Wonderland. Then we can see a little artwork of Sunny Madison looking really cute. This was done by Darko Dark. And then we have color reveal outfit, and then stretch it and mold it for this stuff. So they shoved not one but two gimmicks in here because one wasn't enough. And the same like gem iconographies at the top. On this side is where like that little rainbow continues with snowflakes this time, which I think is a fun little take. I think the packaging for these is actually really good. Then we have Sunny Madison, big blown up on the side. And then on the back, we have a Winter Wonderland, which you can see the 4 in the line. So just like with every single other Rainbow High line this year, we have Sunny, Skylar, and Violet. And then Bella was thrown in this time around as well. So Bella has yet to get a slime doll, but they gave her a Winter Wonderland doll. So interesting. Bella does suffer the same situation as Amaya, where I think her hairline is slightly receding, and if it's not like pushed back, then her eyebrows are too close to her eyes to where it looks a little off. But I do plan on getting Bella because I love Bella and I need to have all of Bella's. And I already have like restyle like ideas for her because this is rough. But the background's cute. Yeah. And then I guess I'll talk about these two. Violet is a big fucking yikes and a half. She used to have like cool pants and then they replaced it with a skirt and then it just ended up looking even worse. And her hair is giving Kishiko from Mermaids, but it's actually executed even worse. And then Skylar over here, she's wearing a fucking mermaid gown for some reason, even though this is supposed to be Winter Wonderland, not Summer Wonderland. I don't fucking get it. But I do really like the little ice glue top thing right there. Anyways, also I just noticed that this little portion where Skylar's hair top braid thing ends doesn't have sparkles or the background in it. So, yeah. Then it reads, a never-ending snow day for all-day play. Yay! So yeah, I think this is a kind of a yikes line, especially after Sparkle and Shine, where 2 of them were really, really good. So that is Sunny's barcode if you want it. So now let's just go ahead and unbox this bitch. Alright, so I guess I should go over the doll first before I go and do either of the gimmicks. So for the doll herself, she is really pretty actually. Her like face up is a little different for Sunny. I think, yeah, from what it looks like, these little pockets right here on her eyes are stretched a little bit, so you can see more white to her eyes when comparing, like when looking at older Rainbow High dolls. I think that's what's going on. And then mine has the liner, like the eyeliner on the bottom, just peeking through a little bit more than it should be, but I've seen way, 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 way worse. Um, and then her makeup is quite simple. It's just a little yellow eyeshadow, and then there's these gold shimmery dots going around her eyes. And then her eyebrows are just these like thick, blocky looking ones that we've seen with like Sheryl, but these are turned downward a little bit, so it gives her a very unique looking face. One thing I don't like though is that her lips are, they look like they're underpainted, but it's supposed to be like a very nude lip with a little bit of a red in the center. It kind of sucks, honestly. I would have liked a more elaborate makeup look. And then this doll does have facial shimmer again. And then she does have the same edge pattern as before. For Sunny, just giving these dolls edges. Then for her hair, she has a little bit of a part line right here to make these little bang pieces that are tied off with string. But as you can see, the rest of her hair does not have a part line, unfortunately. But this is the first time that Sunny has had more than one color in her hair, which I think is really interesting. We have this color, which is Sunny's signature color. Then we have white in here as well. And then we have this lighter yellow that leans like a tad bit on the greener end. Which that is what her stand color is based on. This lighter yellow that has a green shine to it. And the hair also is a little crimped as well. I actually really like the hair. It has like this little iridescent tinsel in it too. So I don't know. Because I ended up really liking the hair and the face isn't that bad. I may just keep the base doll and do something else with her. I don't know, I'll figure it out. As for her outfit, we have this giant ass coat, which is where the gimmick comes in. It's really cute. It has a little yellow lining on this side. Then on the outside, we have this iridescent, it's like a stretchy, like sports material, and like a pearlescent white. And then we have a pearlescent yellow. And then the pearlescent yellow is also underneath the gimmick and on the back. So that is great. And then the little gimmick is we have these little pockets right here that are like a very thick vinyl. I thought it would be like that scratchy shower lining material, but no, it's a lot nicer. So I like that even though they did a gimmick that it still ended up being a nice quality gimmick. I'll give them that. But we have pink and blue, and I think when you put water in it, this stuff puffs up to be like pretend, I guess, indoor fake snow on both sides. And then we have like these little gold tightening pieces that are electroplated. Look really nice. Like the rest of the dolls in the reboot, no painted nails, unfortunately, and no earrings. We haven't had earrings in a hot minute. And these dolls, because of at least with her, because of her coat, her elbow does not stay. And then the coat also has this really cute hood. It has is this cup what's making that noise? I boiled, for the directions, you have to boil a cup of water and like let it cool, so that's what I did. But we have the hood, which is really cool. It's this little iridescent, oh, there's a slit right there, which means, can she wear the hood? I'll try that out later. But we have then this like fur as well in the yellow lining, so very nice. Then her top is not like wintry at all. It's this little like button-up blouse piece and a like a light yellow sweater vest. And this is what made me think of Sheryl. Like one of the two pieces that made me think of Sheryl, and was like, yeah, Cheryl's gonna have to have this for her summer look, because this is literally what Cheryl's second outfit is. And I can see little gold studs right there. Let's see if we can take off the coat. Ugh. Yes, we can. I thought it would be a short sleeve, but no, it's a whole long sleeve satin shirt. It's unbuttoned at the end because you can't take off the hands anymore, so it can accommodate for that. And then, let's see. And then there's the collar, which is laying a lot better than Sheryl's collar is, but Sheryl's outfit still ends up being better because this looks like it's one piece, and yep, it is. So just like Jade's shirt, or Slime Jade's shirt, a little disappointing that it's all one piece. Then we have this really interesting skirt. It looks a little silly with the top like this. Well, it's the same iridescent yellow fabric used on the back of the coat. So this piece looks really great with the coat, but without it, it looks a little weird. And then we have these little like belts pieces right here. So yeah, that's fun. It's a fun little puffer skirt. Then we have these tights. So, you know, she doesn't get cold. And then we have her boots, which also made me think of Sheryl because of these little white bows on them, just like the white bows that we saw on Sheryl's first outfit heels. And we have this like long flocking on it, like a darker yellow. And the flocking also goes right here. And then there's like some white stitch paint on there. So very nice. And I love these little platform heels. Like super cute. I actually really like them. Nothing on the bottom because, you know, they're rainbow high shoes, not monster high shoes. So yeah, that is a really, like, this is a really fun outfit. And like one of the better designed ones. So I'm glad Sunny was the only one with actually a complete really good outfit. I'll put this on when we do the other gimmick. I keep saying we have her purse, which we're long past the days of the fabric bags, but that's because I think they took budget out of the doll to put into the gimmick, which if you're having to do that, at that point, it's like, are you selling the gimmick or are you selling the doll? Like, just sell slime at this point. Sell fake snow at this point. Don't rope Rainbow High into it. Just end it if you're gonna be like that. That's my opinion. But we have this little plastic bag that's supposed to look like a puffer bag. But we have iridescent white heart right there, some gold painted areas right here, a little white RH, and then fur, like sculpted fur, which this could have at least been flocked. It's a fine bag. It's not the cutest, but it does its job. Then we got this little mug right here, which I think is actually really cute. It has RH right here, and then just a bunch of like circles, and then nothing on the inside, but it's a cute little mug. I actually like that one. Then we have these earmuffs, which you know I love a good pair of earmuffs, but these are a little disappointing. They're more than what Mattel would do, but since we've already gotten a winter line and earmuffs before, this is really disappointing because we just have this weird shape right here that's like a pearlescent white and then just a dark yellow long flocking, which, you know, would be fine, but let's bring over Miss Poppy right here because they love to pretend Poppy doesn't exist. Look at these earmuffs. They're built a lot differently. Like, let me take them off of you, Miss Queen. Miss Butterfly Queen. So, as you can see, they're just this like handle and it has the little like headphone piece right there. And then just a whole piece of this furry fabric that's glued slash, yeah, it's probably glued on right there. Like you can see the hole for that little plug thing where these can go right here. So there's actually earphone charms that are separate. So these earmuffs are just 10 times better than this. It's crazy that these both came from the same line. Like, what the fuck? Like, look at how much better Poppy's is. Like, why couldn't you just put, like, you don't even have to add the charms, even though I think it would have been better. Actually, they could have just reused this whole sculpt entirely, and no one would be mad about it. But they just went and made a lesser version, so I don't get it. I don't get it. But that's all that, oh, and obviously a comb, because they won't let these die. And I do still appreciate the stand. I'm really happy that those haven't been cut yet. And then, I guess you can just put that on, you girl. Wow, these, it's almost like she wasn't designed to have earmuffs. I think if we do it like that, it'll look a little better. Yeah, so, ooh, that's not as cute. I'm sorry, girl. They didn't care about your earmuffs. But for the little gimmick, the gimmicks, we have this little light yellow syringe, which honestly, it has like a lot of snowflakes on it, and the little puller right here is a snowflake. Really cute. Same like light yellow plastic as the stand-up brush. And this is kind of like reminds me of the little thick syringe thing that I had to use when I got my wisdom teeth out, so I could flush out the little like holes that were in the back of my mouth for a little while, so food that got caught there would get pushed out. If you got your wisdom teeth out, you know, and that's literally what this is basically. Then we have this little snowman mold. Then we have the kinetic sand, which is very hefty. We get no case this time for it, which a little cheap. Like, come on, you could give us this case for the slime, but you couldn't give us a case for this. Which luckily my Sunny slime ended up like unmade itself, deteriorated, and turned into like a snotty texture, so I had to throw it away. So I can put this in Sunny's slime crystal, so glad for that. Then we get this little packet of, I believe it's glitter, to put in this like fake sand snow, which I'm not doing the glitter. That shit gets everywhere. Then after you make the little snowman, you get to decorate it with different little punch outs, which I think is really cute. Which we see we have a little scarf, little blue earmuffs, little stick hands, 4 different expressions, a little bow, and Sunny's winter break hat, but in pink. So that is fun. So now let's go and make her her snowman, because we have directions that came out, and yeah, just this tells you about the first gimmick. Yeah, contents, and then it tells you about that gimmick, and then like the coat gimmick, and then I guess this one is for the snowman, which is pretty straightforward. Oh, and it shows you all of the different amounts that you need. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Let's make the snowman now. Yay. So we have our little mold. Honestly, I really like, it's supposed to look like an icy texture on the inside, but just like feeling it, it's quite nice actually. But let's open this up. I've never actually owned kinetic sand in my life, so this is, I've owned moon sand, but not kinetic sand. So we will see if I like it. This is not peeling off, which is hella annoying. Okay, I'll be back. You don't need to be sitting here for 10 hours watching me struggle. There we go. I just cut it open because thank the creator of scissors, because that would have been annoying. Then we have this like plastic piece right here, which also, hello? What do you mean you won't open? Oh, there we go. Perfect, just squish it. Let me just... Let's go at it from this side. There we go. Then you're left with that. So that is our little snowflake design, cutie patootie. Let's crunch her. Whoa! Oh, that's fun. It's bringing back the memories of my moon sand. Actually, this is a lot lighter than the moon sand. I'll give you that. It's like very airy. I don't think it's gonna hold much, if I'm being honest. Like, I think it's too light. It's not bad, but I think it's too, doesn't stick to itself enough, and it's too crumbly. I was amazed at first, but then very quickly disappointed, just like red slime. But like, see how easily this thing just falls apart? That's not fun. Let's pack the snowman though, and I'm gonna like really pack her deep because it's not, I don't think it's going to turn out very good if I don't do that. So let's just really pack her in, because I really think that this isn't gonna turn out well if I don't. And I also like don't really see people doing the gimmicks. So I thought I would, because I love a good gimmick. I'm a simple creature to please. That's not true, but I love a good gimmick if it's done well. And we'll be the judge if this gimmick was done well. From what I could see through stock photos, I was not that impressed. So I'm hoping that this turns out a little better. I think I can maybe use all of the fake sand snow. Yeah, I can, we'll see if all of it ends up being perfect when I really pack her in deep. And then we will close the mold. If she will let me close her. Well, I don't think it wants to be closed. Huh. Girl. Anyways, we are just gonna push that together. And there we go. The halves meet and they don't meet well. So there's our little snow guy. Does this close even? No, that's my issue. My mold doesn't close. You had one job. Anyways, let's go ahead, and I'm a sucker for earmuffs, so we're gonna do that. And I'm doing this quickly because honestly, I don't care about this part of the gimmick anymore. I wanted it to work well, but this sand fucking sucks, dude. So let's just push that in. Like, and I'm doing this quickly too because I have a feeling that it's gonna just right apart. Then we have this, which I think, yeah, you like do that. So let's put you on. Purple scarf, if you will. Fucking let me. Maybe we should have done that one first. Then we can do one of the faces. None of these convey my current emotion, so let's just do this one because it's the closest to an emoticon. But you fold that little two portions and then you stick it in the face. Well, that isn't holding well. There's my snowman. Which the cardboard is popping out and seeking revenge, so this bitch's face is cracking open. We'll just take that off, and, you know, have the entire face fall off, because that was not well designed. Anyways, as this thing is kind of a mess, which is not like messy, it's like a mess and that like ooh. So 6 minutes of watching me put together a mediocre snowman is enough torture for y'all. So we can move on to the next one, which honestly, I think I'm more excited about that gimmick, even though it's gonna turn out ugly. Okay, so I have her hood up to keep the hair out of the face, and so you can see what it looks like. So it's kind of cute. Yeah, kind of cute. And now that I'm thinking about it, the sand is probably supposed to stay in the mold, but like I said, mine just doesn't really close. If it closed, I probably would have kept it in there, but it doesn't. So, oh well. So now I just have it in here, and it kind of fills up the whole thing. So fun. It'll just stay in there. Anyways, we are supposed to take, you're supposed to take distilled water or boiled water that's been cooled down, which is what this is. Then you take the syringe and you take a certain amount, whatever amount it says. And like, if you see, there's little numbers on, it's really hard, it's all yellow. There's like little numbers that says 30, that says 20, that says 10. That counts in milliliters, because each part of, not stupid, each character's little gimmick has like a different amount that's supposed to go in there. So Sunny's, the top pouches take 15 milliliters, and then the bottom ones take 25. So there's no like 5, so I'm just gonna have to stop when it's right here, like right in between. Oh, luckily there's this little snowflake right there. Okay, good. So I'm gonna fill that up real quick at the, okay, so now I'm supposed to plug it into here and squirt it in, which, let me just tell you, I plan on, because I saw someone on Reddit do it, there's this little like in-between seam right here, so I'm gonna cut this whole, like all 4 pouches out, and it'll leave like a cute little ruffle going around it. And these will be like separate pouches that I'll have that I'll be able to throw at people, specifically my brother. So let's plug her in. Actually, my brother isn't out of state right now. I guess my sister when she comes home. So I can just plug her in and then squish the water. Should probably go down a little bit so you can see what's going on. So, yay, it's turning pink. Okay, almost there. All right. Ooh, it took in a little bit of air too. Maybe if I leave it in, I can suck up a little bit of air out of there. All right, there we go. And you're supposed to squish it around a bit. It feels interesting. And it's not coming out, which is good. So that's what it looks like. Okay. So let's do the other side now. Definitely makes the coat look interesting. Let's fill this back up. Okay, so I did better about not getting any air in there. So let's move your arm, Shunny. And then we can plug this in Let me just be honest, I did not think that I'll be pushing in water to make fake snow into a rainbow high doll when I first got Series 1 Sunny and Series 1 Poppy, but here we are. And honestly, I'm not having the worst time. Oh my god, go in. This syringe is very tough to push down. Ugh. Did you hear that? All that water going in there? So yeah, now we're just supposed to squitch it up. Mix this little hot pink looking shit. Okay, time for the blue. So the blue takes 25, so that's what I did. And I actually remember seeing like a little, like at some sort of executive toy show leaks for these dolls like a while back. And if I remember, the pets were supposed to be included, but flocked versions, and instead we got the snowman kinetic sand thing, which honestly I would have rather had the flock pets because that's a little cuter, and the snowman kind of was a flop. So kind of wish that we got that, but it is okay. It is what it is. There. And then we massage it in. Then we can do the other side. Honestly, I think there's already a little bit of air in there, which is not a good thing because this is definitely going to mold in the future. So I have no clue who said, yeah, let's put shit inside of the clothes again. Because if you remember, the like predecessors, like the Rainbow Slime Surprise 14-inch dolls had slime gimmicks in their clothes, and I remember a lot of people saying that they found them at the thrift store with like mold and shit all in their clothes. So that's probably gonna happen to these dolls, so womp womp. But luckily you can cut out the pouches if there's like mold in them when you find them at the thrift store, so that's a positive. There we go. Now it's nice and puffy. Yeah. So that's the gimmick. I did it. Honestly, I can see why they added the snowman, because that wasn't that fun. It was cool to see though. We made our own little squishy pouches, which honestly this kind of gives a similar effect like just this. So, and the blue and the pink don't look terrible with Sunny. I think like some of the color choices that they did were just god awful, and I think it probably would have been better if we got like a pearlescent snow and just like a darker color of whatever character it is. So like a yellow and a pearlescent white I think would have looked great, or at least a lot better than just a pink and a blue. But yeah, it doesn't look awful with Sunny's color scheme, but still not the best. And then lastly, I wanted to compare her to our original Winter Break Sunny, because yeah, winter break exists, y'all. It's one of my personal favorite lines because I love winter outfits, which is why I was disappointed with Winter Wonderland. But it was okay because we already got such great winter dolls to begin with. So you can see that's like they added a lot more to Sunny's hair, a lot more dimension and crimped and styles. And then edges on this doll. Then the makeup, I don't know who I prefer. I think between the two, I might end up preferring the new one just because I like the hot pink lip on Sunny was never a good idea, and this at least looks better. I don't know. I think I like this Sunny's face more than this one, which is crazy, but true. So I may end up just taking the Sunny and putting her, dressing her in these clothes, because I do really like original Winter Break Sunny. I love this jacket, and then the cool little graffiti pants, and then the little winter boots that are rainbow. Yeah, super cute. And I love the hat as well. I think this hat is a lot better than this. But I think the hood is cute too. So yeah, definitely going to take this doll, put her in this clothes, and we'll see if I like it more. If not, then I'll just go ahead and sell her or something. But I don't know, because I think she is a really pretty Sunny. So that's gonna be it. Overall, the gimmicks were a little disappointing, especially when I had so much fun with the slime. And then the clothing surprised me in how nice it ended up being. The accessories, unfortunately, were disappointing and needed a little bit more budget to them. And then the faces, her face is actually really pretty, and I like the base doll surprised me, and I really like the base doll as well. So if you like this outfit, I would say go for it, but wait for a $5 sale at the very least, for any of these dolls, actually. I don't know why you would like any of the other dolls, unless if you liked the base dolls, which I could like understand that for everyone except for Violet. Like, Violet is just overall disgusting. So yeah, that is going to be it for this little video. So from Extreme, I grant you a wonderful, glorious, fantabulous day. Toodles.